What's up, everybody? It's STB Shujinkydink here. I was what? What's what? Oh, those are just my medals. I got 2 of them. Anyways, I was just writing down some tips for people in my little notebook here about how to start and maintain a clan. Give you a little bit of background first for those people that don't know me that might be thinking of it. I've been a part of the MK community since 2004. I started my clan Simply the Best, STB, when Mortal Kombat Deception came out with a friend of mine named Island Warrior. We've been going straight through with, the odd lull here and there between games. Since then, up until now, we're in a little bit of a lull right now, but probably another 3 weeks we're going to get back to doing things again. But yeah, so I wanted to share some stuff that may or may not work for you, but it's stuff that I've found has been really successful and helped STB kind of reach the level of, I think, respect that we've gotten to today. I think that as far as online clans go, a lot of the offline players and tournament players respect us. The Injustice community won't know us a whole lot because we haven't competed a lot in Injustice, but certainly the MK players, we are an MK clan first, so that's where kind of our claim to fame is. Okay, so I guess I'll start at the very basic beginning. The name of your clan, it should be something that's not too ridiculous or hard to read or just kind of out there, should kind of be maybe a little bit meaningful or something if you want, or just something that you're proud of. Simply the Best, I named it because that was what our goal was. We knew we weren't the best, we were far from it at the time, but we just wanted to make sure that we had a constant reminder of what we were working towards. And I don't think we ever will be simply the best, but it's I think that it certainly makes us better trying to constantly reach for that goal, and we're getting closer and closer, I think, to getting to that level, but we'll see what happens, I guess. That's why I named mine that. Remember, if you're going to do tournaments and stuff, that a lot of the times you'll have to do an acronym, so like a lot of clans already do it, NRF, STB, C88, that kind of thing, unless you're going to have all your members just change their gamer tags, like the Forever Clan does it. I don't know if that Mystic Clan does it, I don't know much about them. But it's something to think about if you're going to do it competitively. So after you have a name, you're going to have to recruit some members. The first person that I would consider recruiting would be a co-leader of sorts, or someone who has some sort of will to lead, but doesn't want to quite take on the full responsibility of it yet. You want someone that you trust, obviously. You shouldn't just pick a random person out of a room to do it for you. You want to get to know a person, obviously. Someone who's excited about it too, because someone that's excited about it as you are, they're going to be more willing to help and contribute and take a little bit of the load off your back, because it is a lot of work. It does get pretty stressful sometimes too, so it's good to have a right-hand man to kind of go on. Embark and Great One are my 2 that I rely on, and Goldfish helps me remember a lot of stuff that I forget about a lot. She actually got me this little memo book because I forget everything, so I use a lot. It's good. When you're looking for a co-leader, you want to look for someone who's willing to work with you, not against you, obviously, and who's most importantly is going to recognize you as a leader. You don't want somebody that is going to try and overturn your decisions or do things that you're not comfortable with, changes to the clan, that kind of thing. You want to have someone that says, hey, I know you're the leader and I'm here to help you, and that's what I'm going to do. So As far as recruiting the rest of the clan, to be honest, to have a startup, you're probably going to have a few bad apples. You might just have to go through, just pick some names and throw them in your roster for the time being. The idea is just to make a name for yourself off the bat, that you have people that want to be with you. You want to do wars, you want to do whatever you can to get people to recognize your clan, right? Say that you're for real. If that's what your goal is, to get recognized, which most clans are. Now, after a while, you're going to want to slowly see the bad apples out, and get, some more, consistent players, people who have good personalities, who really want to learn, and more importantly, really want to teach. Because again, the more that your clan can kind of work with itself and teach itself and be self-sufficient, that's going to be a lot easier for you, especially with the big decisions like setting up clan wars and what kind of reward system you're going to use, who's going to a tournament, that kind of thing. As a leader, you're a little bit more administrative than actual playing. Some leaders aren't, some are a little bit more on the spotlight. I've tried to be a little bit more of a front man and try and do more of the tournaments for the MK9 than Embark, a great one, and they focused a little bit more on leveling out the clan and stuff like that. So that was the system that we had, but as long as you have something that works, that's the main thing. One thing that I would suggest not doing is starting a clan with friends, especially if you want to lead it, because it's going to be harder for those friends to view you as a leader right off the bat if they've always known you as a friend and kind of an equal before that. It's something that I think a lot of people don't think about, and a lot of friends, of course you trust your friends with stuff, right, but you need to kind of space that out and be careful with it. You do know your friends better than me, obviously, but just some word of warning for sure. And when you go through a recruiting process, you want to make sure that you have your roster at a manageable limit. I would suggest having a number of members that you want to have, like a cutoff number, before you start recruiting, so that that when you get to that number, hey, that's it. That's all that we're going to do, And if you have a couple members already, maybe discuss it with them and kind of see what they think a manageable limit would be. We did that for STB when we were getting bigger. We decided on the number 30. Since then, we've changed it and we're going with 8. 8's a good number for me. I'm getting old. I can't deal with 30 kids running around anymore. Obviously, you're going to need a clan objective, and this objective is completely up to you, whatever you want it to be. If you want to train your people to go out into tournaments, then that's your objective. If you want to win all the clan wars, that's your objective. If you want to make videos and be known and help the community, it's your objective. Nobody can tell you what it is. That's the beauty of starting a clan. It is your own thing. It's your own wants, your own desires, whatever you want to do. You have a team here that's willing to follow you and lead you and trust you. You have a vision. Obviously, if you recruited them and they want to join you, they share that vision. So you want to make sure that you just have a clear objective in your head. Maybe it changes over time. That's cool. As you mature, different things happen. STB stopped doing clan wars for a while. We tried Injustice for a bit. Not sure how that's going, but things like that. Play with it. Once you have your team and you're going, maybe you've done a couple clan wars or something like that, over time you're going to have to run into some conflicts. People sending hate mail to other people, especially if your clan starts to do really well or do well offline, or these people start to get recognized. A lot of people may have trouble with their egos and get a little bit cocky or arrogant or something like that. It's surprising how quickly that can happen. So if you do deal with these things, you want to remember to always deal with them in private. You never, ever, ever, ever want to discuss a problem in front of your clan members or in front of the public. If you have a clan thread, never do it in there. If you have, you know, a team Skype chat, you know, or something like that, never do it in there. Always do it one-on-one. I prefer to do it either via PMs on a site, or you could do it over Skype. Skype is a good one because you have a record of it. You know, you can always go back and reference it, just in case someone says something. You can say, oh, "I'm not sure that's exactly how that went," or "We had this discussion before. Let me pull it up and I'll see what we talked about." Yeah, so just, the paper trail is always good for that kind of thing. Another thing to be careful of is hearsay. I had an issue a couple of years ago where a member did not like another member and would tell me lies about this member, so that I would try and kick him out of the clan. And after discussing with all the parties involved, you know, that person ended up saying, you know, I did lie, you know, I just don't like this person, blah, blah, blah. So you want to make sure that you do your due diligence when you're dealing with this kind of thing. You want to take it seriously because if it is true, it needs to be dealt with. But you want to make sure that you cover all bases, you know, that you talk to your co-leader first or someone that you trust within the clan about the issue before approaching the individual in question, getting all the information that you can, kind of deal. Similar to how you would do it if you're manager at a store or something like that. You know, just make sure it's fair for everyone, because you don't want to, you know, ruin something for someone who's really excited about being a part of what you're doing. And the last thing that I kind of just wanted to say is just remember to have fun with it. You know, it's a unique opportunity to lead a bunch of people that place their trust in you and their time in you, and they share a passion with you, which is the game that you're both playing. So just have fun with it, you know. If you get too stressful, just say, hey, let's just play some games. Go online, play some games, jump into King of the Hill, whatever you want to do. Just have fun. That's the whole point of a clan. And if you're not doing that, then I don't think you have a very good clan. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Hopefully it helped you out. If you have any comments or questions, or you need any help starting up a clan or maintaining the one that you already have, you can always PM me or send me a message somewhere. You know, if you want to ask me a question about something you don't feel comfortable with anybody else knowing, I'll keep it secret. That's cool. I was there once too. We're all learning. So anyways, happy clan hunting. Hopefully we'll catch you guys around.